welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Lebu and this is
Lali.
Please don't forget to like, to subscribe and comment. As you know, we do appreciate your comments.
Yes.
We'd like to hear from you. So the topic for today is it's relationship. As long as you're not married,
yeah. Happy when you call it mjolo, it's like grabapala. No, na ke jole baba.
Our topic for today is relationships. Mojolo. As Lolo says, hi Jolo
Okay guys, so we're gonna be talking about relationships but very high level. So I want to know, a lot of times when people are in relationships, right, or when right, and because you love this person so much, you guys adapt to one another, right? But sometimes you lose yourself because of your relationship, because you get so wrapped up in this person and everything it's even to a point where, you know, like sometimes we have to hang out as girls, but then you'll choose hanging out with your mans over hanging out with us as your girls. So how do you stay true to yourself even in a relationship or even being a mom? Because as a mom, it's so easy for you to get so wrapped up in like being a mom and raising your little person.
I think honestly enough, it's very hard to stay true to yourself if you are in a relationship. You know, it's very easy to adjust to, for example, routines. You know, you guys are people coming from different families and stuff like that. So when you come together, even like, for example, I'll give you an example. I was talking to this other friend of mine and she was saying that she's in this relationship with this guy ohlapa meno ka showereng. You know, he brushes his teeth in the shower, and then she got used to that. You understand? So I think for me personally, yes, we can say that you need to stay true to yourself, but it is very hard. But you need to constantly remind yourself that before I'm in a relationship with this person, I am this person. You understand? Yeah. Some things are automatic. I think you can't change.
Yeah, because you guys now also develop your own culture as a couple.
Yeah.
Because the other thing is that the more time you're spending with this person now, you get a bit like you go into that person comes into you because you are you speak the same. Yeah. Sometimes you even get couples that, because we've been dating, we start looking like each other. It's like more than we are like in a relationship, you know. So I think it's very important to also, your individuality is extremely important, because you don't want to lose yourself so much, because
and that's the reason why he came to you in the first place, because you are who you are you.
Exactly. I think that's also something that we need to maintain that. So as much as and whatever, but you're still Lebo, you know, you're still the person that you are right now, a person and whatever. Even though you are now a mom or you're now someone's wife, you know, it's very important to still be yourself.
Yeah. And you also spoke about losing yourself while you trying to be a mom. That one is hard, guys. It's very hard. But you need to remind yourself that before I am a mother to this child, I am Lebohang. You know, do your nails, do your hair, wear makeup. What's about game? That is my mom.
I think when I first the first few months actually of being a new mom, I got so wrapped up in it. I was so like, I gained a lot of weight because now I was always with my baby and everything was about her, and little way I think I don't really care. I would look presentable, but not to like the level that I know that I like dressing up and whatnot. But then there comes a point where it clicks again. Girl, speak to
Yeah. So the second question is, as a mom, what would be your concerns about starting a new relationship?
If say now you
as a mom, as a mother, as a mom, say now you are not with your baby daddy anymore and you have to start a new relationship.
Sure. Now I don't know, my biggest fear has always been what if I meet someone that's like first of all. Secondly, it's very important to like discern, right? Like I would always have this fear, what if I think this person also fancy behind closed doors, he's something else, you know? So I think, the biggest concern being with someone that doesn't love your child is something that's extremely scary, and also being with someone that will, because some people, they can love your kids but never accept your children as their own. So I wouldn't want my child to be in an environment where she's constantly being reminded how so that's something I've always
for me as well. I think my main concern would be finding someone that loves my son, you know. And the other thing would be, what was on my mind now? Oh, my concern would be, you know, I feel, I don't know if this is with me or anyone else, but you as a mother, you don't want to now have to be in a relationship with this person and then it doesn't work out. It does happen that things don't work out, and then you're in a relationship with someone else, you understand? So now you introduced your child to this person, and then you have to go introduce your child to
another person.
Yeah, that's why I also think it is advisable to actually first know this person, and if you are sure, then introduce your child to this person.
Definitely.
Because we're human beings, guys. Things happen,
and sometimes the planet change.
Yeah.
I think I have a friend actually that had so much trauma from that, because her mom would constantly introduce her to different men, you know, and it had such a damaging effect on her. She lino haradan. Like she tries, but she doesn't look at men right, because of what she grew up seeing her mom doing, you know. So it's very important to also, like, timing is everything. Pray about it, and God will reveal because you don't want to bring your child around someone that's like weird. So it's very important to remain in prayer, and when you know for sure that this is it, then you can introduce your child.
And the other thing that I've been asking myself is, if you are in a relationship with someone else, your main baby daddy, like how do you juggle everything? You understand? Okay, you can go on weekends. So this is your dad. This is.
No, I don't know, because I grew up with my dad as my only dad, right? But because of like the way things were between my parents, he couldn't really be there 24/7. So I feel like ngwana o ntse a tlo hola either way, and a child is privileged to have double portion. Ya bontate. By two.
But how do you not create that beef?
No, like I feel like it's also important to be mature and to make sure you're with someone that is mature, and your baby daddy is also someone that's mature. Because one thing that's very important is you need to leave your past behind. Your past should not control how you live your life now, or how you're going to live your life. So now I've always had this attitude, you know what, even if I bring someone into my daughter's life, I'd expect that person to also play the role of a dad, because she's always with me and he will always be with me, right? So he also needs to be protective of her, advise her properly. When she's with her dad, that is still her dad. So if there is beef, like there's a lot of growing up that needs to be done, because remember, as a mom as well, you also need to adapt or adjust to your child having another mother So we need to be fair and libuisane and have, like, it's important to, like, maturity is everything, guys. If your partner is not mature, or if your baby daddy is not mature, by all means avoid them. Bua when it's extremely necessary for you guys to speak. I know a friend of mine that even, like, went as far as blocking his baby mama on social media. They only speak on the phone, the SMS fela
about one.
And there's peace because of that, So yeah.
Okay, I get you. So the other question is, when is it the appropriate time to introduce your partner to your family?
Yo. I don't know. When you know for sure, like, this is it, and, like, this is the last guy, there's no one after him. I think that's when I would introduce him to my family.
So with me, there's no time frame to it. If you guys both feel ready to introduce each other to your families, I think you guys know. You guys will know when you're ready. It can be after 5 years, it can be after 2 months. You guys know when you're ready. And I think when you introduce someone to your family, you go into that family as Lebohang Kwanazi. They do things their way, you do things your way. You should expect good things and bad things. You should be ready.
I think what's important, especially as a woman going into someone else's family as well, leave them behind. Everything that they have taught you at home, leave it at home. Adapt to the way things are done, like there, like when in Rome, do as the Rome. I feel like it's very disappointing if you get to someone's house and then they tell you that, no, this is how we cook, or we don't use certain ingredients when we cook, and then you still use them. Like, it's very disrespectful. So one thing I know, it's very important to adapt and to do things the way they do them. I mean, as much as, yes, maybe you're like your in-laws, but you're still you're part of their family. You are coming into their family. They're not going to yours.
Okay, yeah, I think that makes a whole lot of sense.
Okay. So right now, being in the relationship that you're in, obviously you've always had your own plans for yourself, for your future, for your life, the future and whatnot. Did you have to adjust or change your plans to accommodate your partner's plans for his life?
Yeah, I think when you are in a relationship, things automatically happen, Yes, dream wise, things took a turn or will take a turn. For example, if you're dating someone who is into business and what you wanted to do was to study and work for someone else, maybe have a senior position in someone else's company. If you're dating someone who is probably a business person, he might change your perception of how you see things, Yes, it changed a bit, but I didn't lose direction. Like, it's not a bad thing. It's actually
more of an
a good
addition.
way. Yeah, it's actually in a good way.
I feel like in my situation, did I have to change my plans? Nah, not at all, because our plans more or less are similar, because we're both people that are like family oriented, career driven people as well. So not really. I think one thing that I can say changes, like, the manner in which you guys will carry out your plans, because for myself as a woman, I've chosen to, like, my plans, I need to align them with his plans, because seeing that he should carry the vision, like the relationship or the family, and luckily visions are so there isn't much adjusting. The adjustment it's like the manner in which things are going to be carried out. So that's about it.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment. We appreciate your comments. And this is Lelebu again, and this is
Lalu.
Hi, guys.
Thank you, guys.